Long ago, in the sun-baked lands of ancient Egypt, there lived a young boy named Kafele, which means worthy in the old Egyptian language. You see, Kafele was not any ordinary boy. He had a dream, vast as the Nile River itself, to discover the secrets of the mighty pyramids. Now, the pyramids were not just gigantic triangles made out of stone. They were tombs, grand and glorious, built thousands of years ago for pharaohs, the kings and queens of ancient Egypt. And these structures were so large that they reached towards the heavens, trying to touch the gods themselves. One crisp, clear morning, Kafele set off on an adventure. With his little wooden sled loaded with water skins and fig canes for food, he journeyed across the hot desert sands. The sun was a fiery ball in a cloudless sky, but Kafele's spirit was undeterred. As he approached the Great Pyramid of Giza, marveling at its immense size, he met an old man who seemed as ancient as the stones themselves. "What brings you here, young wanderer?" asked the old, with eyes full of wonder. Kafele replied, "I want to learn how these were built and discover their secrets." The old man chuckled and said, "Ah, a worthy quest indeed. Do you know why these pyramids are so special?" Not just because they are tombs or that they are built from millions of stone blocks. He paused for effect, cutting his cane, and received softly. Inside them are hidden passages and chambers that hold treasures and stories from our past. Kafele listened intently as the old man continued to explain how each block was transported from far off quarries using boats along the Nile. The workers then moved them on sledges over wetted sand, a trick they discovered that reduced friction and made moving heavy stones easier than ever imagined. But what fascinated Kafele most was hearing about Jean-François Champollion, a brilliant scholar from France, who unlocked one of Egypt's greatest mysteries hundreds of years later by deciphering hieroglyphics with something called the Rosetta Stone. This stone had 3 different types of writing on it, helped people understand ancient Egyptian language after being forgotten for centuries. Imagine seeing all those beautiful pictures telling stories about God like Ra and Anubis on temple walls, but not knowing what they meant until Champollion unlocked their secrets like a treasure, waiting to be opened after 1,000 years, filled with new dreams and questions dancing in his head like stars in night sky over Sahara Desert. But Kafele knew what he wanted to do next. Keep learning more about history. So maybe one day he could uncover lost stories buried under sands, or find new ways to understand our world. Because remember, my young friends, every stone tells a story. Every artifact holds a clue. And just like young Kafele, or even Jean-François Champollion before him, you too can become explorers of history, unlocking secrets from ages gone by.